you can see the poster of Lord Krishna driving the chariot of Arjun and addressing him and presenting Srimad Bhagavad Gita before him is kept there on the very chair of Kremlin, central chair of Kremlin, where at present also President of Russia is sitting. This is Indian thought. This is Indian spirituality. It is meant for Russia, it is meant for America, it is meant for England, it is meant for Indonesia, it is meant for Middle East, it is meant for China, and it is meant for any country of Africa where no civilization up till now has dawned anywhere. And this is to be done. This is the work of Babji, who did it in Nareshwar and has got to be enhanced by we people. Then the Parivar of Rang Avadhut Babji will be vertically heightened and horizontally extended for the betterment of mankind. Then world will be Paraspar Devo Bhava. Yo mam pasyati sarvatra sarvam cha mai pasyati tasya hamna pranasyami sacha vena pranasyati. Sri Aurobindo saw Lord Krishna in 1909 on 6th of May, and thereafter he wrote commentary on Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In the jail itself he could see in the neem tree Lord Krishna, in jailer also Lord Krishna, in his pleader C.R. Das also Lord Krishna, and in the rods of the jail he could see Lord Krishna. And when he was brought in the court of law of Lord Beechcroft was the judge at that time, who was to pronounce the judgment on 6th of May 1909. Now this year is a year of centenary of Sri Aurobindo's Sakshatkar of Lord Krishna. This is the year of Amrut Mahotsav of Rang Avadhut Babji's Datta Bhavani. Is not coincidence nor an accident. It is the time sequence pregnant with eternity. It is the moment of the time pregnant with eternity. Remember these words. It is the moment of the time pregnant with eternity. Eternity will come out of it. Eternity will take birth, and eternity will be the fruit to the entire mankind. To enjoy eternity is our birthright. You may be Christian, you may be Jew, you may be this or that, you may be Hindu, you may be Jain, you may be Sikh, or you may be educated or uneducated, whatever it is. In the eyes of Lord Krishna and in the eyes of Rang Avadhut Babji, nobody is inferior and nobody is superior. All are equal. Paraspar Devo Bhava. Put this into practice and you will realize it. You will realize it. This is Srimad Bhagavad Gita and this is Jagat Guru. Jagat Guru is Lord Krishna. That is the first subject of Srimad Bhagavad Gita according to Sri Aurobindo. Second subject of Srimad Bhagavad Gita is Arjun, the dedicated, surrendered disciple. Sisyastoham sadhimam tvam prapanno. That is the second subject. And the third subject, which is most important, that is Kurukshetra. Kurukshetra is the third subject where Lord Krishna is also there and Arjuna is also there. Dimensions are different. One is the master of Kurukshetra and another is the victim of Kurukshetra. But victim has got every right to be the master of Kurukshetra provided he can surrender to the master. That is the only scientific formula. If we can surrender to the master, if we can accept the velocity of Lord Krishna, we can be omnipresent, omnipotent and omniscient. And if we can put ourselves located to our spot, we will be captured and captivated there and there only. Even thousands of births we may take makes no difference. So that is the message of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and we'll have to accept it in the name of Rang Avadhut Babji, because Rang Avadhut Babji himself is Lord Krishna in the form of Vitrag, in the form of Tyagi, in the form of Tirthankar, in the form of detached Anasakta Yoga. Lord Krishna presented and taught Anasakta Yoga on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and Rang Avadhut Babji practiced it in Nareshwar for entire mankind. We are to accept it and we are to put into practice with the principles of Rangavdut Babji, we can accept Lord Krishna in the form of Vitrag, and Rangavdut Babji did it as Lord Krishna even after his departure in Haridwar. I told on that day in Gujarati the same experience of Rangavdut Babji. He is present amongst us. He is very living entity. He is very divine entity in amongst us. And we can have his darshan at any moment provided our wavelength is set. Now one village is there for Americans, youngsters and Americans, devotees of Babji. I would like to repeat it within 2-3 minutes, the whole incident for you people. A small village is there nearby my native town, and that is after 8 years from 68. Babji departed in 68 physically. Spiritually is alive, spiritually is omnipresent, spiritually is divine, and spiritually is with us. Even today also is with us, yesterday also with us, and day after tomorrow and forever he will be with us, only with us, because we accepted him. A kirtan was going on in the house of a farmer. House is a house of a farmer with 4 different rooms, just adjoining 4 different rooms. In the front room, near front gate, that kirtan was going on. An ardent devotee of Rangavdut Babji was Panditji, who was just singing like Narsi Mehta, the kirtan and bhajans of Rangavdut Babji. 20-25 people were there. Just late at night, Datta Bhavani was sung just in the end. Thereafter, thal was offered to Rangavdut Babji, prasad was to be offered to Rangavdut Babji, and the last ceremony was the ceremony of Aarti. That is the schedule. So, that owner of this house, whose house it was, and there that kirtan was going on, asked his maid servant to prepare the dish of prasad for Rangavdut Babji when Datta Bhavani started. Datta Bhavani is a signal. If it is started, you should try to prepare the dish of a prasad for Rangavdut Babji, because thereafter thal will be there, and thereafter that kirtan, the program of kirtan will be concluded. So that maid servant, absolutely uneducated, illiterate, simply could see all the while cleaning the room, on the just wall clock, a portrait of Rangavdut Babji was there, and she could see every day in the morning that this is the Guru of my Malik, this is the Guru of my master, this is the Guru of my master farmer. That is what the sense only she could develop. Nothing above this, nothing more than that. She was just preparing the dish of a prasad there, and just Bhavani conducted by Panditji was about to be concluded, and that maid servant heard the sound of something that struck on the door behind, in the door back. Immediately she rushed up to that door. That animal, calf or something like that, might have just come and started striking the door. If door was open and if door was unlocked, accidentally that calf would enter into this house, and ultimately everything would be disturbed. Out of fear, she rushed up to the back door and took this one stick, a very sound stick in his hand, kept there already. In village, it's a common practice in our India. So she took that stick to drive that calf away from there and opened the door. The moment she opened the door, she could see with her own eyes, innocent lady, uneducated, illiterate lady. Ram came to Sabri, Ram came to Jatayu. Jatayu didn't fly out to Ayodhya, nor Sabri also collected address from anybody and went to Ayodhya. It is Bhagavad Gati. Bhagwan came to us. We are not supposed to go, and if we try, how can we go? We are stupid people, we are poor people, we are incapable people, we are guided and governed by so many projections of our incomplete and limited mind. How can we go to divine? It is his responsibility to come to us. And he came, opened the door, and he could see Rangavdut Babji holding his dand in his hand with as yesterday he was present. Similarly, Rangavdut Babji was present there. She could see, oh Babji, you have come, but you have come to the wrong way. You are supposed to come from the front door.